Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, right away, they'll change the look. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Cousins to throw it. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Cousins going to change it up. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Cousins. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
63.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Here's Hurts to throw. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
63.
Now Hurts changing up the play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
They'll look to throw here. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, Steeler.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now they'll audible to something else. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. I think probably just trying to draw them off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. This is taken around the 12. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hey! Hey, easy, 63, bang!
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff right side to Wangu. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll check that down to Wangu out of the backfield. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes first down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. .157 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Hey, 73, 73. Alpha, alpha, alpha. 63, 63, 63. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, 63. Bang.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Yeti, Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. 73, 73.
Second down. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's gone. 23 yards to pick up there. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Go silver, right?
Back to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey. Hey, easy. 63, 63. Bang.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. On first down, Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 10 more there, and another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Great. Set.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Thunderbirds will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Straight ahead, here's Luongo. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we see
these two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ten 0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. He's got the first down and more. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
bang.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
73. Out. 63.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Tiger Swamp.
He'll drop to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Thunderbirds take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Thunderbirds are on their way to a 2-0 start. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Cousins. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Cousins here going to change the play. They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, If you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another 3rd and goal. Madison will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the
touchdown. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Thunderbirds are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And now they're in the hurry up. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Hey, 73, 73.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. forced out to his left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, here's Durangu. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Madison running on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On second down, Swift. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
73.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
To throw, Cousins. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun.